up here have done a fantastic job. They are working their edges really well. I've just recently thrown in some whole kernels of corn to give them a reason to root around a little bit more. They're still young, still small, and there's only 2 of them. I may have to add extra support to their roof because after our thunderstorm today, it appears that the rain is collecting there and I don't want that to happen. So I'll have to find me another board to put across there for that. But inside their little house is dry. They're doing very well getting drinks out of their 55-gallon drum with nipples on it. And they are doing what pigs do and seem very happy to do it. Came up to spread seed because the goats are pretty much done up here. They've gotten most of the brush. The only thing they're not really eating the leaves of is the persimmon. I'm not entirely sure why. Got the dogs in here with me today. You know, it's a nice break for them to do something different, and this eventually will be their job once that goat, who likes to headbutt them for no reason, finds a new home. Hello, Mersey. How you doing, Mersey Dotes? Looking for a handout. As much of this as they've eaten already, I think it's time to start giving them a little bit of hay as a supplement in the evenings, because they've got most of the brush gone and there's not a whole lot of other stuff growing yet. Today, after our thunderstorm, I went from this end of the pig fence all the way up to the top there, and then across the top to the other corner, spreading seed. That's some buckwheat and some birdseed that I'm experimenting with. Between the two, there should be plenty of variety and interesting things for the goats. So, a couple more days of rain, that should start coming up. I will need to come up and partition the meadow so that as it grows, they're not killing it. And it's time to come up with loppers and take down some of this that they're killing and eating. See, they're even eating the bark. All of this looked like this just a couple weeks ago. That is what was inside here. I believe it is time to spread my fence that way so they can get some of that next. That should prove interesting and fun. All this up here didn't have much brush at the top, but it did have some grasses and weeds, which are now pretty much gone. We walk this way, and if you look closely, there is the gate to the lane that leads down to their barn. That's their entrance up here. And they have come up and done a fantastic job of clearing most of the stuff out here. It looks like now it's my turn to come up and pile up some brush and do something with the dead stuff that I'm cutting out. I haven't decided yet if I want to just burn it or what, because they're not eating it. You can't even see all the way down to the bottom from here because of how steep it is. That will change as we get this cleaned up. See, they're over there trying to get the seeds. I think I'll pull them down and lock them in for the night.